Kicked off podcast.
Yeah. Being in that podcast and being around those people was like, oh my God. Like,
yeah. What was he saying specifically that kind of irritated you?
Everything.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. Got a quick one for you guys today. I'm here with Lana Chairez.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Good.
Haven't seen you in a bit. What you been up to since?
Well, I finally got hired at the studio. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Last time I saw you, or the first time I met you, I was interning.
Yeah.
So now I'm official here.
Nice. So what's your job title here?
I'm a producer. Well, now I'm just an engineer, but I'm a
Okay.
producer, editor, engineer. Yeah.
Nice. And I know you do a bunch of stuff. You do stand-up.
I do everything. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a podcast host for Laughing with Lana, and I shoot it here at the studio too.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, I work at the studio. I own a business doing solar screens and interior doors.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else do I do? God.
Kicked off podcast.
Yeah, I got kicked off of Fresh and Fit because Myron's a little.
Damn, called
Bro,
out.
He basically, like, I called him out because I lost my train of thought, and he called me out on it. So I apologized on the podcast. And so when he lost his train of thought, I was like, hey, keep up. I thought, like, I apologized for it, so what's up? And then he was like, you know what, just leave. Just leave.
Okay.
And I was like, so, because you couldn't argue with me?
Did part of you want to stay?
No.
You wanted out?
I was honestly like so glad that I left because I was ready to smoke.
Yeah.
I was like,
Cigarettes or?
no,
Okay.
no sickies, no sickies. No, I smoke.
I'm not a fan of cigarettes.
I'm not a fan of saying, like, no offense to anybody who like smokes them, no offense. But like I'm strictly a weed smoker. And being in that podcast and being around those people was like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
the conversational, the substance of the conversation is like really low quality.
It's low IQ. Yeah, I was on a show with like similar to that one. It had like 6 girls and like me, and it was just low IQ combos.
It's very low IQ combos because
Yeah.
I'm like a lot of the things that they say, they think their opinions are fact. And I'm like, an opinion and a statistic is not a fact. There's a reason why they call it a statistical fact, because it's a statistic. It's not a solid fact.
What was he saying specifically that kind of irritated you?
Everything. Everything. Like,
So do you think you just don't like him and you just?
I
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
like that quality. Like, what is that subject? I don't like the red
red
pill
pill,
movement.
yeah.
I don't like the red pill movement. Like, cause I've even told like Rolo and Michael, like I met them in this studio. I didn't like them in the beginning because of their content, and I didn't even talk to them. I was kind of like cold shoulder a little bit. I just didn't even associate. And then when Michael and Rolo, when I was kind of like forced to associate because I was producing their show, I was like, you guys are so nice in person. Like, they're so sweet, super, like, they love women in person. It's just like the podcast and the content is so red pill and like kind of like misogynistic and like very hatey women.
Yeah, I
Ish.
think some people. I'm not saying they do it, but they kind of put on a persona on social media.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do a little bit. And that's why Myron doesn't put on a persona. He's that person in person.
Which I respect, actually.
Yeah.
If you could
true.
be yourself.
True, very true. But if that's you if that's you in person and off camera, like, ew.
Not your type.
Yeah, no, he's just like not it. And I don't know.
So what's your type? You like successful guys, or you like athletes?
I don't care.
You don't have a preference?
I just want a guy that's gonna treat me nice and I can have fun with. Like, I
Okay.
want a guy that is gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese with me, like I said on that podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, they were laughing at me because I'm like, I really would go on a first date with a guy to Chuck E. Cheese.
Don't sleep on Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, my point, the pizza's bomb. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Oh my God, sponsor me, pizza.
So money doesn't play any role.
No.
Wow. That's rare to hear.
I mean,
shout out to the Science of Scaling podcast hosted by Mark Roberge. It's brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business professionals. Each week, Mark, founding CRO at HubSpot CRO and senior lecturer at Harvard Business School, interviews some of the most successful sales leaders in tech to learn the secrets, strategies, and tactics to scaling company growth. He recently had on the head of sales from OpenAI, and that was a very interesting episode on the future of AI. Listen to the Science of Scaling wherever you get your podcast today.
and if it did, I would have slept with half the people that walk into the studio. It's not like I don't get hit on, you know, like
Right.
like people come in here, they want to play like Captain Save-A-Ho or like, I don't know. They see like, oh, she's like this broke little, like she needs me. She's gonna want me. My Rolls Royce is gonna, it's definitely gonna impress her. And I'm like, I've been in a Rolls Royce.
You talking about Jeremy?
Who's Jeremy?
He pulled up in the Rolls Royce just now.
Who's that? Oh my God, no. No, he's nice to me. No, no, but it's just that's not gonna impress me.
Yeah.
It's genuinely not. Like what impresses me is like how people treat other people, how animals react to you, how kids react to you. It's different. Like my what I find in what I'm looking for in a person is more like spiritual than financial.
That's cool to hear. I've never heard that perspective. But the animal thing is facts.
It's the thing.
This dude came to my house. My dog's friendly with almost everyone. He did not want to go near this dude. That dude ended up being weird, like all this other crazy stuff.
Animals can see things that we do not.
Yeah.
That is a thing. And I totally believe that. So when, like, my cats, if you come over and my cats are all over you, I'm like, all right, cool, solid.
Good sign.
Solid, yeah.
But cats are actually more difficult than dogs.
Yes.
Because they're pickier.
Yeah. But my cats are really friendly.
Okay.
They are friendly cats, but if my cats are friendly and they still don't like you, I'm like,
Yeah, that's a bad sign. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And kids.
Kids got a good sense too. The younger they are, yeah, babies.
Yeah. Their babies have a good sense, and I just feel like maybe not how the kid reacts to them, but like how they react to children is a huge thing. Because I love kids, so if people are like not like if they don't like kids or they're just kind of like kids should be seen and not heard kind of deal, I'm like. I go to someone's house and I make friends with the kid before I make friends with the adult. Like, I'm like, oh my God, there's a kid in the house. You got Barbies, bro? Like, I'm playing with the Power Ranger action figures too. They don't got those no more. Never mind.
No, I haven't seen those in a while.
I aged myself.
What do they play with now? Like, it's mostly digital, I feel like.
I know.
iPad, iPhone.
That's sad.
Yeah. I don't see kids outdoors anymore.
I don't either. And I live in a community where there's a lot of kids, but I don't see the kids like playing outside at all. There's this one kid who rides on a skateboard, and he's probably like the only one I see outside.
It's a shame. They
That's
used to be packed. Every street used to have kids on them.
Yeah. But I'm like, I don't know, kids. I like kids, but then there's certain kids where you're like, all right, I can see why people don't like kids. Like you are the example of why people don't like kids.
You have kids right now?
I love kids.
But do you have them? Like
No.
Okay.
I wish I did. I can't have babies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, she's broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Your whole life it was like that?
No, I got into when I was like 19, and the scarred my uterine wall. So
Dang.
yeah, I know. Planned Parenthood. Don't go there for guys.
Oh, man.
It kind of me up, but it's not like it sucks, but it's not gonna stop me kind of deal. Like I accepted it, and I'm like, if I can't do in vitro, then there's surrogate. If I can't do surrogate, I'm just gonna buy a baby.
You can adopt, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, there's other methods.
Is it considered? Okay, this is a joke, but it's not a joke. It's a real question. But like, if you buy a kid and you buy a baby from like another country, is that slavery?
Nah,
How is that not human trafficking?
Yeah, I don't know the exact details, but my cousin was bought from China or something.
I love that you say your cousin was bought.
Or adopted, I guess. But the thing, you got to be careful with adoptions because they don't disclose everything. So she ended up having some like learning disabilities and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what I saw? I actually saw this. I saw a short clip on Instagram that it was about the American adoption agencies going to like Africa, and they go to Africa I guess claiming that they're gonna help the mother like with medical needs, food and stuff like that. So they'll take the child and take them to the hospital, and then the mother never sees their kid again.
Jeez.
And then the kid ends up being adopted into an American family. And I'm like, can you imagine, like, you're in the middle of an adoption and then you find out that the mom never even wanted to give up her baby? I don't know what the I would do.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild as fuck. I heard, I saw that on Instagram. Could be real, could be not, but I believe it. I'm like, how is that not? That's why I say like adoption's like human trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. Trafficking, that's scary. You did have a viral clip on your Instagram.
Yes, which one?
You said if you had the choice to be a boy or a girl, you would choose boy. Yeah. Why do you side with the guys here?
Because I just wish I had something to play with between my legs that wasn't a
Okay.
I just think like it's the idea of having a I feel like it is a very powerful thing that you guys don't think is powerful. Like when you sit there and you just hold your wiener, you don't feel powerful?
No, I just had on this guy that slaps his balls and he's kind of explaining this, but nah, I never done it.
I would, okay, because I'm the type that like, if I'm standing behind my boyfriend and I grab his wiener, I kind of close my eyes and just imagine that it's my own, and I'm like, bro, it's like, it's powerful. It's just, it's a powerful thing that you guys have. I feel like you guys take it for granted because you guys just let it, you're used to it.
Yeah.
Me as a female, I'm like, I feel like it's like a deadly hammer.
Okay, so you look at it from a sexual point of view. I thought you meant more just like lifestyle. Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys.
Oh no, girls have it easy.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
They do have it easy, right?
Women have it not, and
I get hate for that, but I feel like they have it easier.
no, we do. I don't. You could get hate for that all you want, and it's because those are the women that get it easy, and they're the ones that don't want to admit that they get it easy. But me personally, I like my life isn't hard. I mean, it's not easy, but it's f***ing easy. I could go on and make a few $100s if I wanted to. I can FaceTime a guy for $100 because he wants to see my.
Right.
Guys can't really do that.
No.
And on top of that, like I had the. You guys can't sit there and have an but then you guys get called deadbeat dads. But if you're telling a girl like, hey, I don't want to have this baby, please don't have this baby. She has the baby anyway, and now you're the father. Now you're a deadbeat dad when you didn't want the baby, but she has every right to having a with or without your permission. I find that.
Yeah, they do have the control in that situation, right?
Yeah, they have the control in everything.
A lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah. That's one thing that I do, the red pill movement that I do agree on is women have it easy. And a lot of, like, I've heard a few people like Pearl, I forget her name.
Yeah, Pearl Davis.
Yeah, that girl. She says something about like how a lot of women's rights have to do with, a lot of women's rights have a lot to do with basically women being able to make mistakes, and we just get to cover it up like a and stuff like that. But no, I wouldn't. I'd want to be a guy just to have a wiener, but not be an actual guy, because no, you guys have it hard.
I would still choose guy just because I feel like it's more fulfilling.
You think so? How so?
Because you really work. I mean, that's a general statement, but like, I just feel like I like providing for people. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like that
true.
feeling.
I'm a protector too. I have a very masculine energy, even though I look feminine. I have a very masculine energy in a sense of like, if I see, like if someone was like with you, I don't care how tall you are, like my little chihuahua stand in front of you and be like, no, like this is my friend. Like Sean's cool to me, so I'm gonna fight you for like, I'm very protective, very like, I don't know if that's masculine per se, but I'm
Could be. Have you been in a fight before?
Yeah.
Damn. Drunk or at the bar?
No. Okay, so I went to jail. I was sober as and I went to jail because I ended up I my brother.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This escalated quickly.
A Mexican homie. No, it was in self-defense, but my brother's addicted to alcohol. So he got a little up, and he can't remember. And honestly, like I believe him, and he says that he doesn't remember anything, but he went as far as to like he attacked everyone in the family, like physically.
Yeah.
And I got between every single person. Like he tried to get my dad. I was throwing blows for my dad. He tried to get my mom, and I was throwing blows for my mom. And then I have a brother who's handicapped. He's wheelchair bound, and he tried to get my brother, and that's when I was like, you got me up. Like, at this point, I'm tired. I was beating everybody. I was trying to save everybody, and now I'm tired, bro. Now I got weapons, and that's when I like push came to shove, and I had to do what I had to do. But
so you him in the neck?
No, I stabbed him in the chest.
Is he alive?
He's alive.
Okay.
Thank God. No, thank the Lord he's alive, because I thought I was going to my brother in the arm.
Yeah.
I don't know if he moved. Like, to be honest, all that's a blur. But I just told him, I was like, if you hit me one more time, I'm going to you. And he smack dabbed me right in the face twice.
Dang.
And so I just like, when he smacked me, I just went for it. And I thought I was going to get him in the,
wow,
like his arm or something. I got him like smack dab in the middle. And I thought, like for 2 hours, I thought I had brother.
Holy crap. Yeah. That's traumatizing.
It was.
Jeez.
Very much. It was. But we're okay today. The family's okay. My brother's alive. My brother's out.
Nice.
My case got dropped because it was self-defense, but my brother's like he's in a alcohol program, so he's doing okay. He's doing better. So
that's good.
Yeah, and the family's better.
You've had a roller coaster of a life. I know you were a webcam girl at one point, and you've told some crazy stories there. Did that kind of traumatize you as well? Those days?
Yes. Oh my God, guys are perverts. Maybe I don't want to be a guy. Like, you guys will pay for me to see you guys do weird. I'm like, yeah, no.
And that was pre days you were doing it.
Yes. This was pre. I became a webcam girl, and I think the craziest story that I have is I saw a guy in his own mouth and swallow it.
What? What was the angle? Was he?
Oh, he's on the floor. I can't do it, but he's on the floor, and he pulled one of these, but like he had his butt like way in the air, kind of like a yoga pose. Like he yoga posed it. Yeah. So he had his shoulders on the floor, his back was up in the air, but his like was right in his face. It was like out like this, and he was. Oh my God. He was his until he came in his own mouth. He was like he could suck the tip, and he was just sucking.
Wow, he's flexible.
Flexy, bro. I never seen that before. And then he came in his own mouth, juggled it in his mouth, showed it to me. I did one of those, and then swallowed it. And I was like, what the like, yeah.
That's nasty.
It's hella nasty, but there's you know what I noticed? I think this is another reason why I'm not really into guys that have like hella money. Mm-hmm. Because guys with hella money is willing to pay for like really weird sexual stuff that they've had, like, and a lot of rich people are sexually weird.
I think because they experienced everything and they're looking for that next new thing, and then it gets to the weird.
It gets to the weird stuff, and I'm like, I've done a lot of in my life, but there's a lot of things that I'm like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no.
So what are you excited about next? What are you looking to promote? What's next? What's next for you?
Oh, well, next, actually, this Sunday, I am gonna be performing comedy with Jay Wasley at his Halloween party.
Oh, nice!
I'm so excited.
That's lit.
I know.
I didn't know he did comedy.
He doesn't, but he's having like a party.
Okay.
So he has like a few comedians coming. I think a few performers, and then they're gonna have like a costume contest and stuff. Nice. So I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I'm nervous as.
I think you'll be good. Everyone's in a good mood on Halloween.
Yeah.
So it should be a good audience.
I'm gonna talk about some ghost stories. I'm gonna talk about how I have a ghost. His name's Frank. Yeah. I named him Frank for no reason, but I just recently found out that my ghost is my that I had.
No way.
Like 13 years ago.
What?
Yeah, this medium came in to Bizarre Junkies for Austin's podcast.
Yeah.
And I was engineering Bizarre Junkies, and she was like, "There's a little boy in here." She was like, "He's connected to you," and she's like pointing at me behind the rig, and she's like, "There's a little boy in here. The energy, I feel it." She was like, it's connected to you. And then after the show, we started talking. The more we were talking, she was like, "Oh my God, it's your son." And I was like, that's funny because I don't have one, but I one.
Whoa.
So
That is crazy.
yeah. I did this in 15 minutes.
That is nuts. So she was literally seeing a baby?
Yeah, like she said that he was about like, she was like, he looks like he's about like 10, like 9 or 10 years old. So I'm guessing, I don't know if he grew up or I don't know. Yeah.
That doesn't add up.
But, well, I'm guessing I don't know if he grew up with me or if he just has that 10-year-old energy, 11-year-old energy. Because if I would have had my baby would have been between 11 and 12 right now.
Oh.
So she was like,
so it grew up even though it died.
I guess.
That's trippy.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that part.
Yeah, that's weird.
But she said that she was like, there's something that like stays. She was like, it doesn't follow you, it stays in you. And that's what made me think of like, well, he never came out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
he died before he came out, technically. It was like he was vacuumed out.
Damn, that's wild. Well, where can people find you?
You guys can find me at Lana Chairez Comedy on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. You can find me at Lana Chairez Comedy, but if you type in Laughing with Lana, that's my podcast. You guys can find me at Laughing with Lana. Hopefully I'll have Sean Kelly on my podcast.
Let's do it. There we go, guys. You heard it here. Digital Social Hour. See you next time.